It is almost too comfortable. It's been raining all day. It will rain in the night. But I feel very good about my shelter.
Setting up camp revealed immediate challenges. The hammock's visibility from nearby paths made concealment difficult, and dog walkers in the area raised concerns about privacy. The isolation magnifies uncertainty about what moves through the woods, even in central Germany where few dangerous animals exist besides wild boars.
I don't know what I expected, but it's really quiet. You can just sit here. Just do nothing. Nice. I just wanted to check how obvious just do nothing it is from further back, and it's pretty damn fucking obvious. Well, swinging like this is actually kind of relaxing. And there's just so many fucking weird noises. Yeah. Let's see if I really sleep here the whole night. It's going to be fucking creepy, man. Yeah, it's very creepy. I'll say that. It's fucking creepy here. Yeah, I don't know if you have noticed, but I'm not an outdoors guy, so this is all pretty new to me. Never done this before. Mosquitoes are coming out, but yeah, I got the mosquito net, I guess. For that, gonna use it if I have to. I'd rather sleep without the net, honestly, because this forest fucking creeps me out. Okay, so this is the final setup from the inside. Well, not final, but I've put this side down too, so it's like an A shape. Just past 8, but it's already getting cold. I got this thing here, and in the car I got the sleeping bag, but I'd rather not go and get the sleeping bag, honestly. So then I gotta find my way to the car and back here. And as I said, not the most outdoors person. I don't know what I expected. Like, there's nothing much to do here. There, those were the noises. Just then.
The most unsettling aspect of solo camping involves moments when senses detect something unexplainable, signs that seem out of place, sounds with no visible source, or the feeling that something else occupies the space around you.
Oh man, there's like I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of Germany, so there's like nothing here that could actually harm me except like wild boars. But weird, weird how that goes. I'm 32 years old, and still I'm afraid of like being in the forest when it gets dark. I am on a big mission to find my car because I do need to get the sleeping bag. It will get so fucking cold if I don't, but I need to hurry because the sun is already gone, so it will get quite dark really quick. Bro, I would have never found this in the dark, and I wanted to cook. But creepy thing, I just smelled someone. That sounds weird. But you know how some people, it's not like bad smell, like just body odor or like their smell. And it didn't smell like me. Well, it is getting creepy again. Fucking weird.
First time solo camping strips away romantic notions about wilderness connection and replaces them with primal fears that persist regardless of age or logic. Total darkness and unfamiliar sounds, trigger survival instincts that rational thinking cannot suppress. This video comes from Exploring Intuition, who embarked in April 2020 on an overnight solo camping trip to Shawnee State Forest in Ohio. With only 2 hours of daylight remaining upon arrival, he rushed to set up his hammock camp, complete with tarp shelter before darkness fell.
Hey folks, how's it going? I'm out here at Shawnee State Forest again today, and if you remember my last video, I was out here scouting for a place to come out and do some overnight camping. And I'm here at the same place, going to do some overnight camping tonight. My ride just dropped me off, so I'm going to be here all night and most of the day tomorrow. And it's something I've been looking forward to doing for a while, just come out and doing some camping and being alone in nature. Only have about 2 hours of sunlight left, so I'm in kind of a hurry to get my camp set up, and I also want to do a little bit of cooking. So I'll pick you guys back up here in just a little bit. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, guys, is run a ridge line for my tarp. I got a little toggle on the end of this, guys. I'm not the best at knots by a long shot, but I like to use toggles. Alright, so I got my ridge line run. I'm going to go ahead and throw my tarp over it for now. I'm expecting some rain, maybe about 5 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to put this tarp up. So after a few adjustments, this is what I ended up with. I had to lower my ridge line a little bit so that my tarp hung out a little closer to my hammock. And here in the hammock, I've got the sleeping bag put in already, and underneath the sleeping bag is this sleeping mat.
Immediate concerns arise when distant gunshots echo through the forest during setup. The sounds of what appear to be hunting dogs, possibly 8 or 9 of them, carry across the hollow, raising questions about what's happening in the surrounding woods.
Hey guys, so I was just getting set up here, and I heard some gunshots off in the distance, and some people. It's kind of far off, but you know, the people I can handle. This is a public area after all. Gunshots not so much, you know. I'm hoping those just stay where they're at, but I'm gonna continue setting up camp and have a quiet evening, hopefully. You hear that? It's a coon dog, I think. That noise I've been hearing, I think it's people out doing some coon hunting. I think, even though it's kind of early in the day to be doing some coon hunting, I think normally you do that at night, but I'm not an expert. That's what it sounds like to me. Hopefully they don't come back this way, but if they do, I guess they do. We'll have to deal with it. They won't find no coons around here because I've been scaring them away. I'm not sure that's coon dogs now that I hear it. Hope that's not coyotes.
Wild dogs howling in the distance and relentless wind can transform peaceful forests into something far more unnerving.
Well, it sounds like those dogs are getting closer. I might have some trouble tonight. I may have to stop cooking. Who would have thought of all the things you're going to have to deal with in the woods, it's going to be wild dogs. Alright, so right now I'm looking for a place to hang my food bag for the night. It's hard to find any trees with branches close enough to the ground, but I need to find some place kind of far away from camp because not only are these hounds active in the area, but it's also time for bears to start waking up, and we do have bears in this area now. We didn't used to have them for the longest time, but they're starting to make a comeback. And I think this is going to do it. Yep, that'll do it right up there. Hey, so it's starting to cool down a little bit. I'd say it's getting close to 45, if not a little cooler, seeing as how I'm in this valley and the cold air tends to sink. Those guys who were hunting with their dogs, it sounds like they wrapped up whatever they're doing, and I'm glad about that because I was getting a little nervous there for a while. Didn't really want to have to deal with a whole pack of dogs.
Solo camping reveals how quickly nature strips away comfort and certainty, replacing them with raw exposure to elements and circumstances beyond your control. The experience shows that survival camping isn't about perfect conditions. It's about maintaining focus when uncertainty becomes the constant companion through long hours of darkness. This video comes from the YouTube channel Trent Weldy Outdoors, who spent a camping trip at an undisclosed location in Florida in November 2020, featuring the state's only dam. Arriving after dark, with difficulty finding a suitable spot, he set up camp and prepared to spend the night sleeping in his car at a parking lot near the dam.
Hi, we're out here again at a undisclosed location. We're got the fire going, got some charcoal, a little bit of charcoal in there as well. Gonna grill up a couple burgers real quick. Hopefully they come out pretty good. Put some Worcestershire and some Everglades on them, and it should be pretty jam up. Probably gonna make some mashed potatoes as well, and chow down. And then we'll so we got here kind of late. It was dark. We're having a little trouble finding a good spot, and then we found this one, got this fire going, and we'll catch up with you guys, I guess, a little bit later. Maybe take a look at the burgers when they're done. You can't really see it at all, but this is the dam. Only dam I know of in Florida. It's pretty wild. Can't see anything. I did forget, hopefully you can hear me, I did forget to film the burgers. We had bacon cheeseburgers, and they're pretty phenomenal actually. They're really good. But made up that quick fire, grilled up the burgers on some foil and some bacon, lettuce, tomato, and all that. And they're pretty good. We'll catch up with y'all in a bit. So here's the other side of the dam, the high side. You can see all the wood. I don't know if you can see it, but this is all wood right here. Just all like river, you know, washed wood. And then out there is all lily pads. It's pretty hard to see, I guess, but it's pretty wild. So I don't know how well you can see it, but there's, I'm set up here in the car, in the back seat, and I have just a blanket, seats laid down, and made a makeshift pillow for there. Put the cooler to the side. It's just long enough to fit. Been wanting to do this for a while in this car, just to see. It's a little bit cramped. If I took this cooler out, it'd make a big difference, but I just don't really want to put it out. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
Car camping in remote parking lots presents unique vulnerabilities compared to traditional tent camping in designated areas. The parking lot location offered convenience and proximity to the dam exploration site, but also meant being accessible to anyone passing through during night hours.